Hello everybody and welcome back to FX Street. Today we're going to be taking a look at Solana. Right, things are getting dicey here for a lot of altcoins, and I think as bullish as I am on Bitcoin from a midterm outlook, I think you have to start exploring a lot of short positions. Or like if you are an uber long-term kind of guy who invests and buys the dips, I think the one that we're expecting right now would be a really good place to buy. Right, so Solana, right? Things are pretty simple here, but before I actually get into the details of it, please make sure to head on over to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. And if you want to stay updated on the hottest trends, you can also give us a follow on Twitter at FXS Crypto, right? If you like what I do, you can follow me as well on Twitter at Mangeko with the 0 at the end, right? Coming back to Solana, right? It formed a range here extending from $88 to $122. After it formed the base here on 24 June and rallied roughly 51%. Right, since then the price is stuck in this range, and what usually happens during range bound moments is that, let's say this is the range, right? Price usually does this, forms this range, and then either deviates above here or it comes down and then deviates to the other range. If we get a deviation above the swing high or the range high, then we're going to get a deviation of the range low next, right? So that is pretty much how you play the ranges. Like say price comes down here, forms a base, deviates below the base, then simply long here, long after recovery of the recovery above the range low, and then it's easily going to pump higher, right? If price like forms this range and then goes higher, deviates above the range high, wait for the price to come down. After it flips this range high into a resistance level, or short it at the retest of this, and then either take profits at the 50 retracement level here or at the range low, deviation of the range low, right? It depends on how the momentum of the market is. For now, I believe we are done with the upswing and there's going to be a temporary downswing. And so far, a pretty good spot to short Solana would have been here on the retest of this particular candlestick here on April 8th. But so far, we've kind of dragged down here, and now we're consolidating around this 50 retracement level here at $101. I think the price is going to continue heading lower and stabilize roughly around $88. That's where I think, I think $88 seems like a fair price for Solana to drop. Let's take a look at where. Yeah, so if you take a look at these L1s here, AVAX is at 75, Luna at 93, Solana is at 101. Obviously, it would be a really dumb way to say that these are like Solana is kind of not priced in, or like we can either expect these to go up or this to go down. Like that's a very dumb way to take a look at the coins. But more often than not, well-established L1s kind of tend to hover somewhere along the same price levels. And if you look at Sol, I think Sol has been well above AVAX and Luna for quite some time. So I believe there's a good chance they could all stabilize here at $88. So yeah, that is another really dumb way to look at it. So yeah, $88 seems like a good place to kind of accumulate Solana. And if it breaks the support level here, we could head down to $80, which could also give rise to this good triple tap setup. But then again, my only objection for not taking this, not being extremely optimistic on this triple tap setup here, is because we collected liquidity reversing above these highs over here on 7th Feb on 2nd April when we rallied above it, right? So I think if we're lucky, we could probably get a move to 151. Right? That's the only scenario where I would take this trade, but I think it depends. It depends on what's going to happen if we're actually going to get that down to this $80 level. So for now, I think the upside is capped at 122 and the downside at 80 if we're looking, if we're conservative, right? If not, we could probably get a retest of $80, which is the range low from here on 24th Jan. That is pretty much it for Solana, guys. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.